live in Las Vegas as we have the number 4 Michigan Wolverines who beat the number 1 Tennessee Volunteers the other night. Going to take on the number 2 seeded Gonzaga Bulldogs. This should be a phenomenal matchup. Joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, my main man, Aaron. What is up, buddy?
Not much. Should be a good one here. Gonzaga currently on a 10-game winning streak. And almost already off to a hard start. That one no good, though, for the Zags. As
Xavier Halley for 3 bang. Sorry, I lost a lot of my emotion coming out of that last game. What a crazy game as Iowa took down Texas Tech in one of the craziest defensive battles I think I've ever seen in the CSBA. So,
yeah, I saw the tail end of that one. Both teams, both really, really good offenses, scoring under 80 points. That feels like Bizarro land.
It does, but the defense being played was just insane. Both those teams were playing lights out defenses. 3 ball from the corner from Fletcher, no good. Rames with the putback, but what are you looking forward to in this game? Obviously, Gonzaga coming off on 10-0 in their last 10. Michigan 7-4. I mean, is there anything specifically you're looking forward to from these two teams?
Don Fletcher versus Kareem DePants. Period. End of story.
Yeah, I mean, those are 2 prolific shooters. So it'd be interesting to see. And then obviously, DePants, congratulations to him. Obviously, all-time leader in points, captured last game. Looking to add to that here tonight. So a lot of things to watch for Nasir Ali, as well as which one of these teams is going to advance to the Final Four. So
something interesting that I noticed too, DePants is coming off the bench, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. It does give that bench unit a good score.
Yeah, I would imagine DePants just usually the 6th man gets a little bit more playing time as we see him right next to Coach, so he's number 6.
Yeah.
He's number 6, sitting right next to Coach. Like, don't forget about me. I'm only the CSBA's all-time leader. You don't want to forget about me that you have me here.
Only the CSBA's all-time scoring and 3-point leader. Don't mind me.
Rames up with the rebound off the miss. I feel like the energy yet hasn't built up in this game. I'm sure it will as it goes along, but I'm on such a high from the last game as I yawn, but that's how exhausted I am from that last call. That last game is Emmanuel Lake with the foul. So Mo Blues to the line to shoot 2.
I very much thought that Iowa-Texas Tech game was going to go into OT, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, it was feeling that way. Some key free throws down the stretch certainly could have been used and needed, so.
Indeed.
Lawrence passes inside. Butler gets stripped. Michigan going to get credit with the ball as it goes out off of Butler. So good hands on the defensive side for Michigan here.
Yeah, substitution's going to be coming on for both sides here pretty soon. Right now, Michigan pulling what they did against Tennessee right now, really kind of taking this Gonzaga squad to task at the moment.
Nice shot there by Rames, showing he's got a little bit of range.
Hey-oh. Stern, little turnaround jumper.
Mo
Lawrence wanted that board.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, board dunk so bad.
Yeah, nice hard foul on Rames from Stern. As the two 0 numbered players for both squads come together.
Slug Stern, is that the man's name?
Regatta, I don't cash in the 1,000 points.
Sterling
Stern. Don't cash in the 1,000 points. Save them if you're saving them for your 20,000 point turn-in. Turning in 1,000 does not do you any justice. I'll redeem them after the game, but you shouldn't turn them in for 1,000.
But what if that's the 1,000 he needed to get to 20K wired?
I don't think he's got maybe unless it is, but I don't think he's got 19,000. I don't think he's got 19,000 points. As Cornbell Braxmel takes it in.
Ooh.
Cornbread. Yeah,
that's
his first redeem. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'll refund it to you afterwards, but you shouldn't have. You need to save that till you get to the 20th. Ship. Michigan, all Michigan right now.
Yeah, the 8-point lead for the Wolverines right now. Good Lord.
Regatta, just shoot me a DM in Twitch as a reminder, and Discord as a reminder. Just to say, please refund me because he's not supposed to cash that in.
Give me points, please.
Points, give me the points. It has been all Michigan here to start, by the way.
Yeah, Gonzaga's really struggling from the floor right now.
Could be a mistake bringing the pants off the bench. I don't know. Timmy.
I mean, to be fair, the Volunteers, the Wolverines are playing incredible defense against Gonzaga right now.
Shep for 3, no good. Agreed. But usually they start their team as Newman for 3, bang, splash town. And just like that, it's a 3-point game, and maybe I'm wrong here, but the slow start, though, from Gonzaga worried me a little bit because we know how strong Michigan can be.
I mean, we mentioned the slow start, and then they pop a 3.
Of course. Timmy with a big block there. Here comes the pants the other way. Stutter step. He's going to drive on Sage. Pull-up jumper, no good, as Shep up with the rebound. Pass inside. Rames, who's been activated, lays it in, and timeout Gonzaga. 16-11 is Rames getting some extra playing time here because he's activated.
Yeah, which, as it stands at the moment, I think is good for Michigan because King Rames has been playing absolutely immaculate defense down low against this Gonzaga squad.
Yeah, Shep, a 31% three-point shooter on the season. Not the guy you really want shooting the threes if you're Michigan. I can think of a handful of guys I'd rather have as Cornbread Maxwell rims one in and out. Good defense there as Newman comes away with the steal. He's got the pants, the alley-oop to Franco. And talk about selflessness there as the pants recognizing Franco is out ahead of him and gives him the alley-oop.
Yeah, that's the thing about Kareem DePants. He's an incredible scorer in his own right, but has the court awareness to see when there's a better opportunity and will dish to his teammates if there's a better look available.
Stack attack right there. Stack Blues throwing it down with authority. Extends the lead to 5 for Michigan now. DePants. Bounce pass outside to Newman. Falco going to set a screen for Newman. Now he gets double teamed. Going to get over to a wide open Falcon. Good rotation there by the Michigan defense. Now DePants fires up. Contested 3-ball, no good. Chet Timmy counted in 1.
Chet Timmy.
Timmy. I've seen my fair share of South Park episodes.
You and me both, sir. You and me both.
18-16 now. Gonzaga fighting their way back here. Trailed by 2. What's up, Dalton? What's going on, buddy? Michael Gordon from downtown can't get it to go. Timmy up with a rebound. Newman, the unsung hero now. A 3-ball and a 2, so he's got 5.
Yeah, and I believe that one ties it up for Gonzaga.
Hello, Newman. Shep. Hey, listen, Gonzaga will take every point they can get from anybody that is not their main primary focus scorers. Stack Blues in the paint, being leaned on by Cornbread, but Stack says, put a little butter on that cornbread.
I'm dead, excuse me.
I know you're dead. I figured as much. The pants wide open for 2. Drano. Oh, they're going to call it a 3.
Oh. I then. The pants extending his scoring and 3-point records with that shot. That definitely looked inside the line to me, but here we go.
But you know these are modded courts, so and then there's 2K being 2K, so
I think that.
I agree, Doc. I agree, Doc. We all agree, but we all know that gets called a lot. So
I think that's more. I think that one's more 2K being 2K,
and that's quite possible too. Is the pant's gonna be wide open? He's gonna go in, lays it up, and in.
It's the script, Wired. It's in the script.
It is. Of course it is. It's always in the script. Pax must be cheating again. 23-22. 3 balls up. Bang! What a 3.
That was a nice 3 ball off the screen there.
Good if it goes.
1 left. The pant's gonna have to launch.
So 25-23, 2-point game. We got ourselves another exciting one here. You see the replay of the sack attack. 2-point game. Michigan up. You watch TSB on Twitch. Elite 8. Damn it! I didn't get it in before the blackout.
Disappointing.
I'm usually pretty good about it.
Not that I can tell, because I'm.
I know.
Watching on a delay.
At least, you didn't say that to me, dude.
Well,
I'm sorry.
We just jumped right into it. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of things.
I feel you. My bad. You should have said something. I apologize for that. I mean, you would have never known.
Listen, the delay wasn't that bad. It was only like 2 seconds.
No, you did a good job with it. You would never have known. So, Fletcher.
Pump fake it. Oh my goodness.
Freight train Knox, but Knox takes the non-call charge, and Michigan turns the ball over on a kickout.
I mean, smart pass by Fletcher there, but unlucky to not get called for the blocking foul on Knox. I guess lucky by Michigan that it wasn't a charge, but still going to end up in Gonzaga's hands anyway. Is Stern with the jam.
Looking quite sterling on that play there.
Settled down.
Well, shiny and shite.
Oh my goodness. Oh my days.
Wow. Mo Blues and Nasir Ali. A nice little give and go alley-oop. Wow.
I did not see that coming. Stern pump fakes the pass. Screen from Knox. Pick and roll. They don't take it. Stern going to find Knox. 2 men on him. It's going to go out of bounds off the hand of Knox, who had to swat away the rebound.
Am I going to have to take away your share screen?
What are you talking about?
You went from color to play-by-play on me.
You're the one that stopped talking.
Whatever, it's all good. I'm just busting your chops, Darren. It's all good. I love you no matter what. Mo Blues with a throwdown. I stopped for like 5 seconds to give you some color because I was talking so much, and he takes right over it. Gotta love it. I love you, buddy. That's why I love calling games with you. 29-25. Stern.
It's prime time anyways.
It is. That's right. You know what? I forgot. It's prime time. Sorry, thank you for that. I didn't introduce the game that way. Shame on me. I'm losing my mind. I was all hyped. I was all flustered after that last game because it was so close.
I was going to say that Iowa TT game got you all messed up in the head a little bit.
Yes, sir. Manuel Lake pushed way out there. Marvin Lawrence using that big frame, gets the offensive board, but can't get the putback to go. Get out of the corner. Fletcher for 3. Back rim, no good.
Now,
Knox.
That's a nice hoop. That's what Gonzaga needed right there. You see, the Bulldogs have the volume advantage right now, but I think it's the threes for Michigan that have them in the lead still in this one.
29-27. Anytime you see the likes of Shane Knox to start getting into a game and making his presence known, beware whoever they're playing against, because he is usually a defensive catalyst.
Indeed.
Nasir Ali contested 3. Bang!
Michigan trying to make that run again. They've done it twice in the past.
Yes, sir. It's Gonzaga trying to get there. As Marlon Lawrence, Gonzaga was talked about by the committee as being a number 1 seed, so they were right there nip and tuck with Tennessee. Interesting. Interesting to see.
Nice steal by Lawrence.
Now, if Michigan is able to take Gonzaga down here with a big steal, if they're able to do it, that would be 2 Goliath slays for Michigan in this bracket.
Yeah, Gonzaga very much a pseudo number 1 team as far as ability goes. Nice dump off to D'Angelo there by Mo Blues.
I mean, both these. This is kind of a flip side of the other game we saw. Both teams shot under 50%, and this one, they're both over 50%. So it's a 5-point game. A lot of offense being played. Emmanuel Lake, easy bucket.
Great job by Sterling Stern letting that develop, finding Lake off the off-ball screen, cutting in.
Yeah, refs seem to have put their whistles. Ted said no N1, and I said I feel like the refs have put their whistle away in this one. This is a lot less chippier than the last one. Although I feel like a lot of this is living on the outside as D'Angelo muscles that one in over Knox.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised there weren't any foul calls there with how many hands were in the area in that particular possession.
Yeah, I don't disagree. As Stern spins right into Xavier Halley. That's not good. Fletcher gonna go in uncontested.
That is unfortunate.
That's
Gonzaga.
The interesting thing here, and I'm going to say this, and obviously I have no clue if this is even going to be panning out, but the pants off the bench. We saw the starters fall behind. We saw when the pants came back in, the bench unit came back. The problem is if it plays that way out throughout the game, back and forth, like let's just say Gonzaga wins all the bench battles, Michigan wins all the starter battles, usually the last part of the game is the starters. Although DePants will be in the game at that point, so
I was gonna say they're probably saving DePants for a closer as Newman gets stripped by Gordon. Nice find into Stack Blues down low, and just like that, Michigan up 9.
Yeah, I mean the one thing you don't want to do, and no Cat Wimbro, what's up, buddy? Welcome to CSBA. Yeah, I'll just say this really quickly about that strategy though. That as DePants fires up the 3, back rim, no good. What you don't want to do is you don't want to fall in too deep a hole that you can't get yourself back, because there's a hard foul there by Jeff Newman. And Michigan
done.
Yeah, no, and Michigan's not a team you want to get into too deep a hole on, because they've got a lot of horses.
Yeah, Michigan was actually a fairly decent defensive squad this season. They only allowed 827 points so far prior to the beginning of this one.
Only?
Listen, that's...
No, I know. I'm joking with you. And the amount of games they've played, it's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, that's like 77-something points a game. I don't know how the math works out. I'm too lazy for that right now.
Well, divide. How many games did they play? 11?
Yeah.
So 11 games, 11 into 82 is just under 80, if I did the math right.
Yeah. My point being that...
No, I mean, I agree with you. I know where your head is at. It's 75.2 per game. Thank you, iPhone calculator.
All right, my 77 wasn't that far off.
No,
you're
right. Usually, I question you sometimes, but tonight you're on point. You're even getting the names right tonight.
Oh. Bound to get there eventually, Smile.
The pants for 3, no good, rims in and out. Crowd not liking what they're seeing as Payne Sage lays it in, and just like that, it is a 15-point lead for the Wolverines.
Yeah, so what was that about the bench unit keeping Gonzaga back in the game, Wired? Because I think you had it wrong.
I mean, the quarter ain't over yet.
You're not wrong in that particular instance. It also doesn't help that the Pants isn't really shooting incredibly well at the moment.
No, He can get hot in a hurry, so. Yeah, you want Japan, so I've just never loved him off the bench. I like him as a starter. That's just me, but I can understand the strategy, trying to give a little jolt to your bench and have him in the waning moments, but
I mean, it also is to get him off of, you would think, objectively, a worse defender, being that he's going up against...
That's fair, too.
Michigan's bench shooting guard as opposed to their starter, who's Don Fletcher.
No, I mean, that is a very, very fair point, although right now, backfiring for Gonzaga. We'll see if how that plays out throughout the entirety of the game. Is Michael Gordon going to drive, draws a double team. He goes inside to Rams. Good defense by Csba.
Great defense by Chet.
And they need that guy, Cornbread Maxwell. They need that guy to get going here on the bench. Not gonna lie, he's a catalyst for Gonzaga's.
Well, that dunk there, definitely a momentum shifter. Gordon going to get called for an illegal screen, so finally a turnover going Gonzaga's way, as Gordon's complaining about.
I love how he showed you how he stood there. Like, you didn't move, my guy. Come on now. Yeah, you're not moving now, obviously.
Yeah.
Too funny. The animations sometimes are too funny.
Yeah, trying to get the pants open on the wing and a fire up deep two, no good.
Yeah, he's shooting it. I feel like he's not even shooting from his spot either. It's a pull-up jumper in transition by Sage.
I mean, DePants has 7, which is serviceable, but at 3 of 11 shooting, that's not what you want out of your leading scorer.
No, not at all. Not when you're coming in, averaging 18.8 points per game, and that's not even including postseason, which we have not uploaded to the website, which I need to do.
Is Maxwell going to get it tipped away? It's going to end up being a shot clock violation, as Maxwell not able to get a hand on it before the end of the shot clock.
So 46-35.
Going to be 11, 12 seconds separating shot clock and game clock here. That one was almost stolen away.
Yep.
Stack Blues has to pull it out the key.
Franco trying to do a good job there defensively. Fade away, Jay, no good. Jeff Newman up with the rebound. Newman looking to push. Gonzaga has an opportunity here to get a quick one, and they do. Smart play there. Instead of waiting to hold for one, they take advantage in transition, get that high percentage look. Now trail by 9.
Did you call him Flanco?
I think I might have. Falco. I don't know where the heck my head was.
Normally I'm the one that's bad with names, but we're in Bizarro world apparently today, Wired.
Where's Fusilli Jerry when you need him?
I couldn't tell you. Probably stuck in jury duty or something. Who's fucking know?
47-37, 10-point lead. Stack Blues hits 1 of 2, so an opportunity here for Gonzaga. Maxwell going to fire it up, late to the court. Ooh, rimmed in and out. And at the end of one half, the Wolverines up by 10. Winner of this game going to go to the Final Four. Aaron going to break us down here at halftime of the CSB halftime show. Aaron, talk to me a little bit about that first half. What can Gonzaga do to kind of change the way this game is going?
Well, their bench unit definitely needs to get going. Of course, the likes of Cornbread Maxwell, Kareem DePants need to really up the efficiency. But also the Gonzaga starting unit needs to play better defense, handle the ball better, because right now it's turnovers that are really killing Gonzaga in this one. I think they have somewhere in the realm of like 8 to 10 turnovers at this point. That may be a little high. I may be overestimating a little bit, but it definitely feels like they've turned the ball over a lot in this one. And Michigan is absolutely lethal at turning those turnovers into buckets.
Sure, let's take a look. So 64%, 63%, 52%. So a lot of offense, not a lot of defense being played here. We'll see what happens here in the second half. You're watching the CSBA Elite 8 right here on Twitch. We're back. Positivity, Ted Stern. Positivity. I need to do something for you too, because this is bugging me.
10 points, the gap between Michigan and Gonzaga. Stack Blues, your highlight player of the game. 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists to start the third quarter, as it will be Michigan that starts with possession.
10-point lead. Ted, that could be the best comment ever. That could be the best comment ever. I'm not going to lie.
Step back, no good there for Michigan. That was Ollie with the shot. Stern gets blocked. Second chance effort, though. Good.
Yeah, he stays with it. Lib's going back to my time when I watched a lot of college basketball.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we have seen players that are like really good players that have a terrible first half that come in after the halftime break just hyper focused and on something else. Is that one good for Michigan?
Yeah, tough bucket there from Mo.
He's got 7 on the night.
Back to 10. Lawrence has been pretty quiet as well. He's going to need to step up his defensive efforts a little bit here. As Stern going to get a screen. Backdoor alley-oop gone awry. That was kind of like a quarterback throw into his spot, but nobody being there. It's good defense.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of loft on that lob.
More like a direct pass.
Yeah, is Nasir Ali going to get fouled, or called rather, for a reach and foul on Sterling Stern? As D'Angelo going to check in now for King Rames. I don't like Gonzaga's bigs being so far on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Is Emmanuel Lake going to look to drive? 2 on the shot clock. Got to put something up.
Oh, it gets it to go.
Never mind. I thought he was going to miss that, but it bounces in. Lucky bounce there for Gonzaga. That's the team I'm looking for.
Emmanuel Lake was the guy that shot it, so that's what you were looking for.
I was looking for the team.
Okay. Fletcher with a rebound. Missed there is Stern with the rebound. Oh, he had Knox. Now he gets it to him, and Knox throws it down.
Yeah, Fletcher only 2 points so far tonight.
You know, the interesting thing is the two guys, probably the two leading scorers. I think Fletcher is the leading scorer. Yeah, he's the leading scorer for Michigan, too. 2 leading scorers are the 2 guys that have struggled here, so it's interesting.
Yeah, there's a difference, though, between going 1 of 4 with 2 points and going 3 of 11 with 7. Immediately Fletcher knocks down a 3 ball and makes me eat my words.
Because of we talked about him, that's why. I think Ted would ask you to talk about Kareem DePants some more, too, as long as you're at it.
I mean, DePants is going to be sitting on the bench for another minute and a half. I can talk about him when he's actually on the floor.
Just make sure you talk to him a little bit.
Leading scorer in the CSBA all time, and has some of the worst efficiency in this game that we've ever seen out of a star shooter. As Stern lob over Fletcher, no good.
Lib, send me that. I would be interested to watch that. Xavier Halley from downtown, bang! 12-point game.
Yeah, Michigan right now is just on something else, really riding high that momentum from beating number 1 Tennessee earlier this week.
Rightfully so.
Ooh, ran right into Xavier and Hale. And Holly, excuse me.
I mean, I never know how to say his freaking name. I say it different every time. Good defense there by Knox on Ali. Nice strong drive. Counted in 1. Oh. Ooh.
Good effort, though. Really good effort there.
So the freshman
Bam Butler.
Yeah, the freshman Bam Butler getting the start at the 1. We're going to line shoot 2 here.
And what if just 2 freshmen on this Gonzaga squad? What if just 3 on either side of the court here? Both these teams loaded with experience.
It's what you want at this point in the season. Experience is key.
Yeah, 4 seniors rostered for Gonzaga and Michigan. So 8 seniors and 20 players. It's It's a lot of deep experience for both these squads.
Yeah, and that is the reason why they're standing where they are.
Indeed, great defensive possession here, but almost a shot clock violation.
Great defense.
Great effort.
Yeah. Let's say great defense. Sorry. We're about to say the same thing, but
no, we're not actually. I was going to say great effort by Michigan to get the shot up before the shot clock expires.
I was going to say great defensive set there by Gonzaga. So there you go. Maybe we were going to say the same thing. Star going to drive, floater up, no good. Marlon Lawrence, right place, right time, puts it back in.
More of that. Bulldogs, more of that, please. As Michigan going to call a timeout, which is going to give Gonzaga an opportunity to get resident bench water boy Kareem DePant some playing time.
Resident bench oh my God. Is it bad? I want another cup of coffee right now. Oh my God.
No, I feel that on a daily basis because I have a crippling addiction to caffeine.
I've been drinking coffee lately like it's going out of style. I need another one right now. Gordon.
Not a lot of ball movement.
No.
Off-ball movement
Michigan,
rather for Michigan.
Gonzaga doing a good job D'ing up there as Cornbread Maxwell going to come up with the rebound. But that was a good job by Gonzaga. Has fired up the three-ball good. Bang!
Got a little bit of a fade on that, too. That was a nice ball from Newman.
Hello, Newman. It's a 5-point game now as the Bulldogs trying to fight their way back in this one. And goes a bad turnover right over to Csba. Newman going to get Falco.
Oh, what a dime.
Wow.
Newman's playing on a different level right now. Comes into this one the least efficient player on this Gonzaga team and is absolutely popping off in the Elite Eight.
And every time we say it, it happens. Stars are born in March Madness. It happens all the time. Foul counted in one, and a bad foul there by Newman is D'Angelo, the bigger player, too strong, finishes the play there, and they're gonna go to the line and shoot one.
You gotta give props for the effort, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Man's trying to block a man like twice his size loosely. It's not completely accurate, but you get the sentiment.
It worked out as he didn't get the extra bar. He didn't get the extra point, so there you go, and it worked out.
Yeah. Another 5-point game right now for Michigan.
As they say, karma, Csba.
I make that 3.
So Gonzaga fighting back after down. I think they were the largest lead for Michigan was 13. So the bench.
Yeah, it's still.
Hey, by the way, what's the bench unit doing?
Silence.
Foul counted in one again.
You know who's not doing anything for this bench unit right now?
The refs.
Well, yes, but also Kareem DePant.
He hasn't touched the ball. It's been Cornbread or Newman. And that's part of the problem too. Sometimes is when a guy is playing well, they go away from the star. You go away from the stars, and those guys start to play and shoot the ball more, and the stars don't touch the ball. So I was having this conversation the other day with a coach and didn't understand why a player of theirs shot the ball so many times. It's because he got in a rhythm, he got some easy opportunities, and got activated.
And he got hot-handed. Timmy DePants contested, no good.
Yeah.
DePants is just a distraction.
Nice strong take. Ooh,
that defense by Chet Timmy on that play. My goodness.
Yeah, Timmy is a little underrated on the defensive side of the ball. Not a phenomenal offensive player, but his defense is key here.
DePants, Newman.
Newman again for 3. This time no good. Ooh. See, that's what happens, right? Now he feels he has that heat check moment. He feels comfortable. Sage going to go in uncontested. Oh, and he blows There literally was nobody there.
There was nobody there. Timmy, deep ball. He made it from there. That was almost a 3-ball, by the way. He takes like half a step back.
I've seen him shoot from the outside. He can knock it down. He doesn't shoot a lot of them, but he can shoot them.
Now, hold on. Shep just got called for an illegal screen. Gonzaga with an opportunity here to make this a one-possession game off of this turnover.
Ouch. So funny. You love the walk-on when he does well, but when he does not do well, it's
3-ball.
3-ball. Bang is right. 1-point game. You want to burn him at the stake when he doesn't play well.
Hey, look, the pants finally did something.
Yes, sir. You talked to him about him being a water boy. So Michael Gordon with Maxwell all over him. Shep trying to set a moving screen. To Michael Gordon with a big midi there.
Yeah, listen, somebody's putting the special sauce in Newman and Maxwell's water.
Cornbread!
Ooh, what a drive.
Maxwell! Cornbread. Yeah, Cornbread with a nice shake and bake. He's one of my favorite players on this Gonzaga team. Him and DePant's probably my two favorite to watch. They are just crazy good. Michigan in a hole for one here. Stack from the CSBA logo, too strong. And at the end of 3, God, this feels eerily similar to the last game. You know why? Because guess what it was? It was a 1-point game then, and it's a 1-point game here. Get those 4s up in stream chat. You're watching Elite 8 CSBA March Madness action. We'll be right back. And by the way, I kid you not, I think the score of the other game
was also 62-61.
It was either that or it was 64-63. I'm fairly certain it was 62-61. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. It's the script, Wired. It's the script.
You know what? I'm glad that these games. Listen, I'm glad that these games are close. I'm glad that they're not blowouts. I'm glad that we're seeing the drama unfold in front of us. What I'm not hyper excited about is one of these teams has to lose. Cornbread
That's
top
playoffs, baby.
It is, but my heart goes out for anybody that loses, and then I feel happy for the winners and I feel bad for the losing teams. So, unfortunately, with the amount of 42 teams in the CSBA, only one can win. It's like watching a NASCAR race, right? Week in, week out, only one driver going to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Falco has the opportunity. He's going to get called for a 3-second violation, though not able to find anything.
Very rare mental mistake from him, by the way. He doesn't usually do that. So,
I don't think it was a mental mistake necessarily. I think he just got caught under the basket and couldn't find a way out.
I mean, that's fair too. As Knox gets a hand up, but Mo Blues will not be denied.
You see Gonzaga actually shooting better in the second half. Part of the reason they've cut this lead to 3. Lauren's with it now on the perimeter. Again, I don't like seeing the bigs for Gonzaga out this deep.
Bounce pass to Knox. Knox to DePants. DePants fadeaway 3. He almost gets it to go as it rimmed in and out.
Ali to Ali.
By the way, DePants playing with the starters now is Ali from way downtown. Bang! Oh my God, Nasir Ali.
Anime range 3 right there. That's what that was. Anyways, DePant's going to try and do the same.
Ooh. Knox trying to keep it alive. That's his territory. I got no problem with him shooting there. It's just he's 4 of 15 tonight.
Yeah, he's not shooting too hot. Granted, his current opponent on the floor, Don Fletcher, not shooting that hot either. Mo Blues, though, definitely is. Offensive board, fouled by Lawrence. Can't get the bucket. He's going to go to the line yet again for 2 shots.
Yeah, I don't think Lawrence likes that call either. Is he looking in disgust there? It'd be interesting to see as Blues hits them both, puts it back up to 8. It'd be interesting to see if Michigan goes to the Final Four. 2 of the 4 teams are Big Ten. Would be Big Ten, excuse me. We're not putting them there yet.
Yeah. And it'd be the 2 Big Ten teams facing each other in the Final Four.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that one goes down to Stern. Fade away from the free throw line. It's good. Stern looking shiny.
Much needed for Stern. DePant's back on the bench. They're going to let him breathe a bit before he comes back to try and close this one out.
69-63.
Nice.
We get that over to Fletcher.
Fletcher going to pump a few times. Scott a defensive monster and Sterling Stern on him. Step back three. That one no good for Fletcher.
That's great defense by Stern on that play there to get a handout. See if Gonzaga can capitalize here as Bam Butler has been pretty quiet. You're going to go down low to Lawrence, who's going to play some bully ball. Lawrence up, lays it in. Easy pickings for him with Blues on him in the low post.
Yep, cuts the lead to 4.
Good recognition by Gonzaga in that possession to go down low.
Oh, no.
Fletcher for 3, rims in and out.
Fletcher has been ice cold.
As has both, and a reverse dunk by Sterling Stern. Hello. He's got 10.
Blues with 13.
Looking mighty Sterling there.
Ew.
Mo Blues walks right into Stern. Stern is having a game, comes up with a steal. Chance here for Gonzaga to tie. Alley-oop to Lawrence.
There it is. So if I'm reading this correctly, this game's should be going into overtime.
I don't know what is going to happen here as Mo thought about a 3, knocks out on him.
Did you not get the packet before the game?
I didn't know. Fletcher.
Disappointing. They called that a 3 too.
Yeah, that's the same spot they hit the Pants hit for earlier too for 3, and exact same spot, literally.
I mean, at least they're consistent.
Yeah, I mean they called both of them 3s, so there you go. Can't argue that. As Knox gonna get called for the loose ball foul, doesn't like it as he throws Mo Blues to the floor.
Yeah, that one not ideal because Lawrence had that offensive rebound putback. Still a close game, lead only 3.
Yeah, Depant's still on the bench right now too, which is interesting.
That's a wide open man. That was a wide open man. He's not wide open anymore.
Wow, where's the
Great
3?
play, though.
Excuse me, where's the 3-second call on that one?
I
think he hit the spikes in, pitched the tent, put something on cooked up a campfire. I mean, God, the guy was there for a long time. Stern, wow,
oh my goodness,
strength of Sterling Stern. Yeah, 3 seconds is right.
I think D'Angelo got a hand on that too when Stern was able to power that one through.
Yeah, where's the N1 though? That looked a little like a body contact there. So no call to play. 74-71. Gonzaga not getting the calls here. 3:15 to go. We'll see if they bring the Pants in on this sequence here. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't think they are. Player of the game going to go to King Rams.
I mean, it is possible that he may not come back in with the fact that he has not shot the ball well. We'll have to wait and see. He was, what, 4-15, so proficiency factors in as well as part of that. So
you're thinking they're going to bring in Maxwell or Newman instead? Nice block by Lake.
I don't know. It just depends on when the subbing pattern happens, but nice job there defensively. Stern having a game. He's going to drive inside. Goes to the left hand. Sterling Stern.
What? Sterling Stern, another one of those players that's on something else. Kareem DePant's giving everybody the good sauce tonight, okay?
Yes, Xavier Halley wide open.
Except on the defensive side. Shush. That doesn't exist. Ignore that. That didn't happen.
Yeah, 3-point ball game right now is stripped. Ooh, Butler able to save it. Gets it over to wide open Knox. He's not going to shoot. No, he's not going to shoot that. That's not in his arsenal. Stern going to get it, though. He's going to drive, pull up in the lane, rims in and out. Tough miss by Stern.
Unlucky.
He's been playing so well, and that sequence of events not going to work for him. And a foul counted in 1 as Emmanuel Lake cannot believe it.
Man, all of these calls have been going Michigan's way tonight.
They have been.
Gonzaga cannot get a foul call to save themselves.
I don't disagree. That is a rough call there. Ali drops it in.
Somebody check those pockets. Somebody check the pockets of these referees.
6-point ball game. Lawrence going to set a screen. Butler going to drive inside. Goes up. Wild shot. Contested. No good. Don't like the shot selection there by Bam Butler. Now Mo Blues in transition. Going to go right at Knox. Knox gets a hand up. Good defense there by Knox. Quick outlet pass to Emmanuel Lake. Pace picking up here on a couple of back-to-back misses. Knox going to get the ball cutting and lays it in.
Feed. Great job there to let that develop. Found Knox on the cut.
Fletcher wide open. Bang!
He's absolute money ball there from Don Fletcher.
1:33 to go. 7-point lead.
Looks like the Pants may be set to come back in. We could potentially see Gonzaga call the penultimate timeout here. Stern no good on that baseline jumper.
They need him in the game at ASAP. He did not get off of that bench. Mo Blues. Need a stop here if you're Gonzaga. Absolutely got to get a stop. Fletcher, same spot. 2-ball, no good. Knocks up with the rebound, so they get the stop. Stern with Fletcher on him. Somebody's cutting to the rim. They're going to go for the alley-oop again, and this time Mo Blues comes up with a huge defensive play there.
I think that may be the nail in the coffin.
For sure. It does not look good right now for Gonzaga. Pass inside the Blues. Good defense by Knox. He blocked the first one and got a piece of the second. It's not over yet. Butler going to find Stern.
5-point game. You gotta go. You gotta start fouling.
Yeah, they gotta foul Fletcher, and
that is gonna bring the Pants on.
All right. Well, Fletcher, 73% shooter from the free throw line. Are they over the limit though? That is a question here.
No, they're going to inbound this one.
All right, so where's the Gonzaga? They're going to waste too much time. Get up on him. There it is, Emmanuel Lake. Now he's going to foul him. Self-awareness in this situation.
Gonzaga does still have 2 timeouts. Right now, the Bulldogs are praying that Don misses at least one of these. First one rattles in, though.
Big free throw here. It's a 6-point game. Ooh, I thought that was long initially. Not gonna lie, I thought it was long the way he released it.
Yeah, Don Fletcher only 73% on the season, so that one it definitely clutch for Michigan there.
You gotta get Kareem off a screen for a quick 3 right out of this timeout. You still got one more to go, but you gotta do that. And
yeah, penultimate timeout called.
Get it to him right in the right spot. 3-ball up, bang! There it is. They wasted what, 2 seconds?
Not even.
Yeah, now they got to foul Fletcher again, so. So Gonzaga can call timeout again and move it to the front court. And he misses the first.
Oh, that's actually massive.
That is a huge missed free throw. He bricked them both.
Second one no good either.
And they're not going to call a timeout. Quick outlet pass
smart
to the Pants. Going to find Knox.
That's what they needed.
Oh, my goodness. 2-point game, 23 seconds left to go. Oh, my goodness. They're going to foul Fletcher again.
Yeah, quick foul.
By the way, I'm going to say something right now. The last 2 weeks of streams that I've called, we've had a lot of these games where this is exactly what has been happening. It is not over until it's over.
Take a break.
There are words that I want to say, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx anything at this point.
I'm not saying anything. Let it all unfold.
First one rolls in for Fletcher. 3-point game.
Huge.
Second one good.
All right,
Gonzaga going to call the timeout.
Still not over. The 4-point game here.
We've seen how quick the Gonzaga can score off of these inbounds, too.
I will say, and we'll talk about this for a brief second, Gonzaga has no more timeouts. So
no.
They trail by 4. You can get a quick bucket here, obviously.
Quick bucket, foul.
You need a foul, but then you're not going to be you're going to have to make sure that you're going to probably have about 18 seconds left, I would think, depending on what happens after, if in fact he's able to knock the shot down. So or if they are able to knock the shot down, not he, because I'm just assuming that Kareem the Pants is going to get it here out of the timeout. So
you're not wrong.
I mean, that's who I would give it to. See if they run the same play this time.
No,
they don't. Oh, and a bad entry pass, and it's a turnover, and they're going to have to foul immediately.
That's not ideal.
Hallie, 73% shooter as well.
Same as Fletcher.
Yep.
No timeouts left, though, for Gonzaga, so...
They needed points out of that.
They really did. They really did. This is the kind of action you want out of your Elite Eight like this, though.
Oh, and he bricked
one
the
no
first.
good. Second one for Holly.
Green's it.
Automatic.
So now you need a quick 3. You absolutely have to have a 3 if you're Gonzaga. You need a 3 and you need it quick.
Yep. DePan's going to push the tempo.
Got to set a screen for him.
Space somewhere.
There it is.
There's the screen. Bit too much time, though. He's going to drive. Fires it to Butler. Deep 2.
That was not the play that they needed. That's the game there. DePan's going to foul, but that is going to do it. Michigan going to advance to the Final Four. DePan's did not get the ball in the air, and that's the problem when you don't have any timeouts in that situation. You cannot set up a play, and you're playing out of the inbounds, which it's a full length of the court, does not give you the opportunity to set anything up. And unfortunately, DePan's, saw a moment there, then tried to kick it out, hoping that he'd fired somebody wide open. Good job by Michigan. They're going to go on to win here as they're going to face Iowa, which is crazy to say. Big Ten matchup there in the next round. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. 2 phenomenal games here tonight. Is fitting that he's going to turn that over there at the end. 89-82, Michigan to the Final Four. Congratulations. Hate it for my boy Ted. Phenomenal season by the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Got to tip their hat to the season that they had. Only getting their second loss coming at this point, Aaron.
Yeah, they came in on a 10-game winning streak. Unfortunately, they came up against postseason Michigan, who has done it from similar seeding before, twice in a row, in fact, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it was 3 seed the previous time, but I mean they're a solid team, no doubt. I mean Gonzaga shoots 57% from the.
It's the 3 balls.
Oh,
it's the
absolutely.
3 balls that are the difference.
And yeah.
Well,
this. I'm sorry. This right here,
23
and this right here.
3. The fact that Gonzaga still kept in this, despite the fact that Michigan made 14 more free throws, is testament to how good Gonzaga is as a team.
Oh, absolutely. Gonzaga is an amazing team. I'm no knock on Michigan. Michigan is a phenomenal team. This Gonzaga team was built for a run this season, and I'm going to say I'm extremely disappointed that they came up short because I truly think Gonzaga was my dark horse of all. I had Marquette going to the final, but Gonzaga was my dark horse. And I say it's not really a dark horse when you're a 2 seed, but I've called so many of their games this season, and they have just been so good. It's been so fun to watch Kareem DePance just continually, night after night, drop threes. I really saw Sterling Stern this season take a step up. The defensive abilities of Shane Knox and Marlon Lawrence, Emmanuel Lake, and Cornbread Maxwell as those second and third tier guys on the scoring. I mean, there's so many aspects of this Gonzaga team this season that was so impressive. But Michigan is Michigan, and there's so many positive things to say about that squad too. I think for a good part of this season they struggled, but the Big Ten is a gauntlet. We all know that. It's sad to see Gonzaga go out this way. So shout out to Ted and everybody on that Gonzaga team. Sterling Stern leads Gonzaga with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 of 14. Did have 4 turnovers. I think this is probably the stat line of the night that just everybody's going to be looking at and scratching their head at. 5 of 16, 3 of 12 from 3. The Pants finishing with 13 points, a rebound, 2 assists. A guy that you anticipate to score at least 18, 19 points a game only had 13. So Chet Timme finishing with almost a double-double, 9, 7, and 3, a steal and a block. That's a really great job by the walk-on. Shane Knox finishing with 8, 4, and 1 with a block. Marlon Lawrence 8, 7 with a steal. Jeff Newman 8, 2, and 2 with a steal. 3 of 4, 2 of 3 from downtown. Newman had a nice game. Emmanuel Lake finishing with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Cornbread Maxwell, quiet game. Did have 5 dimes, had a few moments of flash in his game, but 13 minutes. I would have liked to seen him with a little bit more time. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 5 dimes. Hank Falco finishing with 6, 1, and 1. And Bam Butler, 2 points, a rebound, 6 dimes on 0 of 3 shooting. Take us through Michigan, sir.
Xavier and Holly going to be your leading scorer here for the Wolverines. 16 points, 2 rebounds, 4 dimes, 2 steals on 5 of 6 shooting. Don Fletcher going to finish 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Also didn't have a super efficient night. 4 of 10 on the night, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. Stack Blues going to finish 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 dimes, 5 of 7. Mo Blues, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 or 3 assists, 1 steal on 4 of 11. That's 2 assists. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, you were flying through it. I looked at a DM real quickly. Sorry.
I'm flying. Nasir Ali going to finish 8 points, 3 assists, 2 steals on 3 of 6. King Rames, your player of the game, 8 points, 8 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block on 3 of 5. Dante D'Angelo, 6 points, 2 boards, and a steal. Perfect from the field tonight. Tommy Shep, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Jamichael Gordon, 4 points, a rebound, 3 dimes, and a steal on 2 of 4. And Payne Sage going to round it out with 2 points.
Yeah, a quiet night from Sage. Good job there by the Wolverines. They're going to dance on. They're going to face Iowa. Remember, guys, we got more Elite 8 action coming tomorrow night. Dickie going to be on both of those calls. We've got Memphis and Kansas, a 5 and a 6 seed, and then we have Marquette Duke, a 2 and a 1. So, interestingly enough, we have a 1, a 4 so far. Will we see a 5 or we'll see a 5 or a 6 for sure? Will we see another 2 seed take down a 1, or will we have 2 1s dancing in the Final Four? We'll have to see how that pans out. But what a game! What a sequence of games tonight we've had. Congratulations to the Michigan Wolverines as they're going to move on. Any parting words before we head off here?
I definitely feel for Gonzaga in this one. Again, they just couldn't buy a foul to save their lives. Part of the reason Michigan was 17 for 23 from the charity stripe tonight. It's still a great season for the Bulldogs. Definitely not the last ride that Ted Stern would have liked, but still a respectable season for them nonetheless. Michigan got another tough one against Iowa. The odds-on favorite, I believe, at this point to go ahead and take it all. Should be good. Of course, more Elite Eight Elite Eight action coming up tomorrow. Keep it locked. We'll be back at it before you know it.
Yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Congratulations to the Wolverines. They're going to dance on. CSBA out.